Hi, I'm Matt with Gunfighter Resource Group, and I got something pretty cool today. A really good piece of gear I think everyone should have. Trauma shears, but in specific, these Leatherman Raptor trauma shears. They come from Leatherman. They're super high quality. They come in holster. Holster is good for your belt or molly gear. So if you're a paramedic, law enforcement, civilian, whatever you do, this holster fits into your life. You can rotate the holster 360 degrees. And the tool is stored either closed or open. I'll break it out and show you. Here's the tool. And it actually literally just folds open. It locks. There's a Leatherman lock, so it doesn't tear down unless you hit the button. There's little buttons right here. And it easily folds up. Very good metal, very high quality. The shears themselves have a long blade as opposed to the cheaper variants where the blade stops here. And the problem with that is when you go to open it up, you're hitting on a piece of the blade that isn't sharp. So you go to cut and you just wedge it in there and you're not actually cutting anything. This has a full length blade. So as wide as you can open it, it's as wide as you can cut. And that will save you some headache. If you're a paramedic or anything like that, you'll understand how big a headache that is. This got some old pants here. Already made some cuts on it earlier. As you can see, we have the hem here, and it just cuts through, no problem. The top of the jeans, no problem. The zipper, here, right through the zipper, no problem. The zipper. So that's some of the toughest parts to cut with the shear, and that, you know, it just did it no problem. Hey, at the bottom hem, throw the side. I mean, any kind of cut you want, this thing just cuts and cuts and cuts. I love it. Other tools that are on it, and I'll give you some close-ups here in a second. You have a ruler. It's in centimeters, millimeters. You have a ring cutter in the back. It actually hooks up to your ring and crush it. It has a glass breaker on the back and a lanyard hole, so you can attach a lanyard to it. And really neat about this, very well thought out. You have a seatbelt cutter you can get from the closed position, and this is an O2 wrench for your oxygen bottles. So as you can see, there's a lot of tools in one. If you're a new medic or if you've been a medic for a while, this is a good piece of gear. If you're a cop, this is a good piece of gear. You don't always, you know, at a wreck, you don't always have the oxygen key next to you. I mean, it's smart to have it taped up to the side of the ball or something, but we're in an imperfect world. It's pricey. It's 65 bucks. We're gonna sell them. We're gonna offer them. I do believe in them. I carried one every day for quite a while, and I did use it a few times. I do love this one. It goes in my combat belt behind my pistol. The holster is neat. It's like a Kydex type material, some sort of polymer. It locks in this way. Doesn't go anywhere. You can also lock it into open position, and it really doesn't go anywhere because it actually locks. There's a little button back here. You gotta. So either way you carry it, open or close, it's secured. It's not going anywhere. The biggest problem is if you lose it, honestly. So I suggest if you buy a lanyard. North American Rescue makes a real high quality stainless steel lanyard. That'll keep it from walking off too fast. A couple more things this year. We decided to start sharpening knives again. We'll hone your knife to a razor sharp edge, no problem, no worries. Whether it's your pocket knife, combat knife, kitchen knife, gut hook, scissors, whatever it is, I can damn sure put a razor sharp edge on it. I joked the other day that I could make a butter knife into a straight razor, and I think someone's gonna call me out on it. So you might be seeing some of that here in the future. Also, more civilian classes coming up this year. More workshops, more 4-hour classes. You know, cheap 4-hour classes where we're going to work on one thing specific, like presentation or malfunctions. nighttime shooting in close quarters. Just a real good 4-hour civilian course. That's not too draining on the normal person that can't afford a whole lot of ammo. And that's in the pipeline. Of course, there are other classes: combat pistol, rifle, shotgun. Shotgun's getting revamped this year. I have a big project going on with Van Comp and Weapon Works and a few other companies. We're building the ultimate shotgun in honor of my friend Travis Turbyfield. He was one of the 19 firemen that died in Yarnell, and I wanted to make a gun that was as badass and hard as he was. And a kick-ass combat shotgun was the only gun I could think about that's as hard as that motherfucker. I promise you that. So, and that's pretty much it. I'm going to show you guys a close-up here in a second. A few different things with these knives, and I hope you guys have a good year. Hope you had a good Christmas. Be safe. The holiday season isn't over yet. All right, so here's the tool. Like I said, it opens up. See this little button right here actually positively locks it in place. There's one on this side too. There you go. Now it's open. Like I said before, we got a little measuring device. This little cutter back here is the ring cutter. Here is your tungsten window punch and lanyard hole. And here is your seatbelt cutter and O2 bottle key, wrench, whatever you want to call it. Fits nicely into the holster. Closed or open. That's what I was talking about earlier. If you look here, if I can get it, if you look here on this edge, right here, the blade starts here, okay? It's very, very large cut. The blade's here. So this whole length is what I can cut. If you look at the cheaper model, the $4 model, besides it being just crap, the blade doesn't start until here. So if you open it up with your hand to make a big cut, you actually get wedged up. So the blade's only like that long. Again, these would be about $65 through us. If you're interested, PM the page. Or you can contact McBrain Enterprises at McBrainEnterprises.com. Contact me or Steven, and we will get that out to you quickly. Thank you.